Pokimane is back.
Oh, my gosh, the ring got messed up. This is a 5 out of freaking 5.
It is beat making time.
Next week is E3 week. My album comes out next week.
I have delivered. Something is true, something but look at that, my God.
This is your boy. All right, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube citizens, y'all know who this is. This is your boy Dash, the True and Fun out. Back at it with another Pokemon Unite commentary video for you guys. And yo, we got news after news after news. Now, here's the thing. Today is January the 18th, right? Now, this video came out a week after I recorded this one. So basically, this is the second of 3 videos I recorded on January the 18th. The first video will be released next week, and let's talk about the whole Frost situation involving her saying that Xbox killed PlayStation, will kill PlayStation in 2022, and because people had a problem with her saying those things, she wanted to cry sexism. So I talked about that already, and that would be released next week. Now, the other video that came out a week prior to this one was about Microsoft, ironically enough, buying Activision and Activision's Blizzard rating, basically. So there you go with that. Now, what's this one's about? Pokimane versus Ninja. So again, a lot has happened within the span of 24 hours or so. So it was going crazy. I was on Twitter like crazy, up and down, all around. So let me give you guys the gist of how this got started. So before I go on with the rest of the video, I just want to give you guys a disclaimer real quick. So this video got updated. So you're gonna see 3 updates in this video. This is one of them right here. So I just want to point this out to you guys right here because more information was shared after I was recording this video, after, days after I recorded this video rather. So let me start with the first one. So Jidion has been actually announced that he's a troll. Like, this dude literally trolls other streamers, other content creators, celebrities as well. So I thought he was DeMarcus Cousins' cousin. No, he was actually trolling him. And to believe it, that he was his cousin. I'm gonna mention that in this video, that like he's the cousin of DeMarcus Cousins. No, that's not true. Instead, he was actually trolling DeMarcus Cousins. So I'm gonna throw that out there as well. There's gonna be other stuff that I will add on as the video goes on. So I'm gonna change my output a little bit at the end, but basically my conclusion towards this whole drama remained the same. And there's a bit of a conclusion, at least in regards to Pokimane and Jidion's side. So I'm going to keep that in his right now, even though, again, he is a troll. But at the same time, if you would have saw his Twitter timeline, he might have changed it up. But if you saw his Twitter timeline as I was recording this video, there was a lot of tweets going towards Pokimane direction, not in the good light. And one of them literally says that he don't like Pokimane. I'm dead serious. I'm not making this up. It legit did say that. He might have released that tweet if you try to look for it now, but there was a lot of tweets directed towards Pokimane. So that's why my conclusion, my hypothesis, or whatever you want to call it, in regards to this whole situation, my opinion towards the entire situation, doesn't change as much. It changed a little bit, but not as much. And you're going to see me jump in 2 more times. The second time, I'm going to add more information to this situation. And the third time is me kind of going over my conclusion, over my opinion on the matter, and things of that nature. So now let's get back to the original clip. And there are some clips, and I think the live stream still active, but I don't know if the live stream still out by the time this video dropped. The clip is out though, so you can actually see the raid happen. So here's what happened. Pokimane, now and hold up, before I get to this, let me tell y'all, like, I'm not, well, hold on, here's the thing. I'm going to say I'm on Pokimane's side in this case. Now, here's my thing. Let me get this out the way. Let me get this disclaimer before I literally jump into this. I will be honest with you guys. While I have no favoritism towards either side, like, I covered Ninja on this channel in the past. There's some things that he said that I agree with him not collaborating with women, because we know how you guys are. Y'all want to claim that, oh, he cheated on his right to sleep with this streamer who he collabed. Yeah, that's how y'all be doing that. Don't front. Y'all be doing that. If that would have happened with Ninja, y'all would have done the same thing, which is why he don't collab with women. That's right. That's right. It's your fault he don't do that. And I agree with him for his reasoning behind that. I agree with him 100%. So there's that. But then again, there's some stuff that he said that I disagree with, like when he said, "Oh, you're not a real gamer if you do this, blah blah blah." He went off on somebody for not being a quote unquote real gamer, whatever the case may be. I forgot what the exact term he used, but I disagree with him in that case. So, while I also like the fact that he's also a Detroit Lions fan since I'm from Detroit, but still though, it's like I'm not like I don't follow him like that. I'm not subscribed or anything like that. But at the same time, I don't hate the guy. I don't have beef with the guy. I don't dislike the guy, anything like that. But at the same time, I don't care about him either. So I'm in between with him, just like I'm in between with Pokimane. So I think this is my first time talking about Pokimane. Cause I was gonna talk about her a while back, where she got banned purposely. Allegedly, she got purposely banned on Twitch for showing the Avatar: The Last Airbender. She was banned for 2 days. And then she announced, "Yo, my return stream is coming back." And of course, everybody talked about it. Like all the media covered it. And then when she returned, she got double to triple the views she normally got. And that's something that major streamers do. Like they do something on purpose that would get them banned for a day or two. Then they, of course, the media recover it. And then, of course, when they return, they announce, "Oh, my return stream, blah, 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 blah." And boom, they get double, triple the views. Which some people speculate will result in the end of streaming, because these companies, like for example, the company that own Avatar: The Last Airbender, the company that own Master Chef or Top Chef, whatever, they're gonna go after Twitch, and Twitch gonna be like, "You know what? We're not making that much money off here anyway. Boom, let's close it down." And Google gonna be like, "You know what? This YouTube thing, we're gonna heavily restrict it. You gotta be an organization to have a YouTube channel. Boom, and do that." It's gonna get to that. It's gonna get to that point. It's gonna get to that point. So for these big time streamers to do this, they're going to end streaming. They're going to end streaming. That's my theory. But that's not what this is about. What this is about, so basically what I'm saying those things because I virtually don't care about either side. Now, granted, I am following Pokimane just to see her numbers and possibly learn from what she's doing, whatever the case may be, since she's in the Pokemon community just like I am. But at the same time, I really don't care that much about her. Like, yeah, she's fine as heck, but at the same time, I really don't care about her like that. It's not, and I don't really care a lot about big time streamers because, first of all, none of them are black. So that's one. And two, none of them are my cup of tea. They really ain't. None of them are. So let's get on with this issue of Pokimane versus Ninja. Now, it's actually started not because of Ninja, not even because of Pokimane, but another streamer by the name of Jidion. Here's what happened, and this was shocking when I learned about this dude. First of all, this dude is black. So that's kind of caught me by surprise a little bit. I'm like, God dang it, why you have to be black? And he got beef. It's one-sided beef from him onto Pokimane. If you were to look at this dude's Twitter, right? Because there was a Twitter link in the article that I got all this from. I think it was a Twitter. Yeah, it's a Twitter link. This dude got issues. Like, first of all, his profile picture, he stole it off of Marquise, who is a big-time tech guy on YouTube who just happened to be black as well. And there's that. He's also the cousins of Marcus Cousins, rather, who is a NBA player. But this dude got issues. Like, he had his haircut while he was in a college classroom. He posted a bunch of crazy pictures there, and then he mentioned Pokimane. He literally said in one of his tweets that he don't like Pokimane. That was before the ban, and it's just crazy. Like, this dude needs some help, in my opinion. This dude needs some serious help, in my opinion. So, and he post, like, it's funny. He posts some pictures of Pokimane on his Twitter. It's weird. It's clips of her on Twitter. It's very, very weird. I'm like, bro, you need some help. You need, like, whatever obsession you have with Pokimane, you need to let it go. You need to let it go. I see another clip right off the bat. So, just let it go. He needs to let wherever. Yeah. And here's the January 2nd. I don't like Pokimane. And I'm like, bro, let it go. Like, what's your issue with her? Like, I mean, granted, again, based on, like, her flaws, I named that one flaw, so that's probably right. But still, though, it's not that big. Well, it is that big of a deal, but not to the point where you have to, like, tweet about her all the time. Let it go. So, instead of letting it go, he proceeded to do a hate raid. So, in Pokimane's live stream, she was playing Valorant with 4 other people. No, yeah, 4 other people. Some of them might have been streaming. One of them being Valkyrie, who is a streamer, so Valkyrie might have been streaming. Basically, what happened was this. The hate raid started when the hate raiders type L plus ratio. Now, at first, I'm like, what the hell is that? Like, what is L plus ratio? But then I thought about it. You know how you got your kill death ratio, you got your win loss ratio. So basically, I'm looking at it and saying, oh, Pokimane is more on the loss column than on the win column. And I'm like, I know that's not why she got bent out of shape for. That better not be the reason she got bent out of shape for. Like, bruh, like you develop a back. If that was the only reason, develop a backbone. Like, develop a backbone. You know, that makes no sense. It's one thing to say, oh man, we got a hate raid, I got an end stream. Okay, fine, so be it. But like, if you're bent out of shape because a bunch of people have said L plus ratio, develop a backbone. Now, but that's not all they said though. So I can't fault her for her in the stream and being all accept. So then what happened next was the raiders proceeded to type WH and then an emote. Now the emote of a face with a extremely large mouth wide open. So basically implying that she's a whore or she suck a lot of dick. Which is offensive. Okay, I would give her that. So because of that, she ended the stream after she'd been streaming for like an hour and a half. I'm dead serious. She was only streaming for an hour and a half. And then she ended the stream. Now, here's where things got really interesting. Because so you're probably wondering, where does Ninja come to play in all this? So because of the hate raid, Jidion got banned for 14 days. But then, I heard, if memory serves it correctly, it was changed to a perma ban. So, yeah. It was changed to a perma ban. So, he showed up which means he can't stream. But he showed up maybe under another account, I guess, or the same account. I don't know how that works. He showed up in Ninja stream and basically vented to him what happened. And the things that were said was they like, yo, he was fooling around with it. And then this was caught on camera. And he basically was like, and Ninja was like, yo, I would do everything in my power. He never really finished that statement because Jidion dropped a bag. He dropped a hundo sub to Ninja. And then Ninja said, and I quote, he shouldn't be raiding or like messing around. Like, don't type a bunch of L's. Don't do anything. Do not raid. Or basically said not to, and I quote here, ratio bitches. That's what Ninja said. Once Jidion heard that, he jumped out of his seat, went across his room yelling, he called her a bitch. He literally did that to imply that Ninja was calling Pokimane a bitch. And I'm like, I mean, well. And then he tried to clear it to say, oh, I mean, bitches in general. I'm like, nah, bro. Now, granted, I ain't gonna get into that topic again. I'll talk about how women do call themselves bitches. Like, yo, I'm the baddest. I ain't gonna get into that again. I already talked about that in the previous video. So, you know, they want to call themselves the bitch or the baddest bitch or whatever. That's them. They don't need dudes calling them bitches or whatever. Unless they act like a bitch, and that's different. But that's not the case here. So, what happened next? Pokimane got word of this and basically was live streaming and called out Ninja. So there's a few tweets about this. So, and here's one of them right here. This is from Jake Sucky, who is verified on Twitter, saying Pokimane has called out Ninja for his actions during the Jidion drama and him attempting to help Jidion, quote unquote, evade a ban for harassing her. Because it was implied that Ninja would have his people text Twitch to try and get Jidion unbanned off of Twitch. It was implied that was the case. However, Ninja sent Pokimane a DM saying, well, wait a minute, I did not do that. I did not try to do that. And I'm trying to find a picture. There's a picture of this. I don't remember where the picture is, but there is a picture of that tweet that Pokimane showed off on his live stream, by the way. And I'm trying to find the picture. I don't remember where this picture is, but there is a picture that said this, like, said all this stuff, like, no, I did not try to text my people. And the main part is, you're making a big mistake. That part right there, I'm like, why would you say that? And he said that as his own comment. And I'm like, what? Why would you say that? Like, real talk. Why would you say that? So, it's crazy. It's really, really crazy. But we're not done, though. So, because Pokimane put all this stuff out there, now Ninja is threatening to sue Pokimane. Yes, it got to that point. So here's the thing, to the point where Ninja's wife got involved. So, and I'll talk about this in a second. Now I do have that tweet. I do see that tweet, that DM rather. So here's what happened here, and I'm quoting his wife here, Ninja's wife here. We are considering everything, defamation of character at this point, as Jessica told Pokimane before, warning their legal team is now getting involved. You are spewing lies to tens of thousands of people. So here's the DM, and Pokimane shared this herself. Now I'm gonna read it out for you guys, assuming it hasn't been taken out or anything like that. Nope, it's still up. All right, so check this out. We are considering everything defamation of character at this point and are getting our legal team involved. You are spewing lies to tens of thousands of people. You know Twitch. You claim you know his rep. Then you know from them that Tyler, aka Ninja, never reached out to anyone. And again, Justice said that to stop the harassment in his chat from Jidion's viewers. We have clarified everything to you. You are actively bringing harassment to Tyler and I right now at the highest level, and we are taking this very seriously. So here's we got a scenario where, even though Pokimane never said, as far as I know of anyway, I don't know, but Pokimane never said in public, yo, go harass Ninja his wife. People doing that on their own accord. That's, again, assuming Pokimane did not say that or hinted at that, that's not her fault. You can't blame that on Pokimane. You cannot blame that on Pokimane. That's just the general public. That's how they are. And we've seen this time and time and time again. So, and then obviously we go to read on. Pokey soon follow up once again, quote unquote, willing to accept, end quote there, that Ninja may have, quote unquote, pretended to text his Twitch representative, end quote. After all, she admitted there's no way to, quote unquote, disprove it, end quote. However, she wanted the clip out there nonetheless. And there was another article basically explaining why she put all that information out there. I believe it's along the lines of, she find a lonely battle or something like that. So that's why she put all that stuff out there. Which, again, it's like, I guess. But, yeah, this is some crazy stuff. This is some crazy, crazy stuff. So this is me jumping in once again, because now that all the information that I originally shared based off of that one article, there's been more information that was not mentioned on this article, or I might have overlooked it. I don't know, but I don't recall seeing this bit of information in this article. So at the beginning, I already talked about how Jidion is basically a troll. He does this all the time. He basically does it all the time. So what was added was the following. Because remember what I said. I said that Jidion's Twitter suspension went from 14 days to permaban. Now, I never learned why that was the thing, but we got some idea. I'm not sure, if this legit or not, but we have a theory. A theory is out there, and I'm going to start it off with the additional information I have here, and that is this. So for starters, Pokimane released a tweet, not recently, but apparently this tweet was overlooked by the article, whatever the case may be. But she released the tweet saying, "It baffles me when other streamers don't stand up against blatant harassment or misogyny." So basically masculinity, or basically men hating women, things of that nature, in case y'all wondering what that is. So then she released another tweet saying, "The hate that women receive within gaming has become so normalized, but we need to make it clear to our communities and platforms that it is absolutely not okay. Huge thank you to everyone who spoke up today, especially other streamers. Let's make streaming exclusive for all." So I'm going to talk about this in my next video in regards to Frost, because of, the take that she gave. But this issue between Jidion and Pokimane, even Ninja and Pokimane, is not based on, hatred towards women. That's not what this is. That is not what this is. Again, I'm going to say this next week. I'm going to say it again here. Just because somebody, well, in Frost's case, had an opinion on your take, basically saying, no, you're incorrect, you don't know what you're talking about, or just because somebody is like trash talking you and they just happen to be a dude trash talking a woman, that does not mean it is hatred towards women. That again, I mentioned this next week. I'm gonna mention this here. It's similar to how Soulja Boy got banned off of Twitch, and he want to say, "Oh, it's because Twitch is racist. Twitch hates black streamers." And I had, there's been issues with Twitch in regards to why black streamers were not on their home page prior to the Black Lives Matter movement. And even after that, one, there's not a lot of them on there. And two, it's normally black women and black men or black flamboyant men. It's not black heterosexual men that is not on the home page still. And if you want to say that's changing, or you may have seen one, that's just because you say you've seen one on there, that's not enough. But like Twitch do have their issues there, but for Soulja Boy to say, "Oh, I'm banned because I'm black," no, I'm not going to say Twitch is racist because of that. That's not a good reason. I could, if that was the case, I can make an argument and say, "Yo, Jidion went from a 14-day suspension to permaban because he's black." I can make that argument, but that's not the reason why he is permaban. Why he is permaban? Could it because of these tweets that Pokimane sent out there? Because she have a lot of power, because she bring in a lot of money to Twitch, as does Ninja. But that could be the reason. Some people are speculating that is the reason. So again, I want to point out that not every situation is racism, or is feminism, or is attack on gay people, or is attack on this. No, it just it could be. It's just because your opinion or your take or whatever fact you try to give or you thought you was giving was wrong, or that just because that one person don't like you. It just so happened that you were a woman, you were black, or you were gay, or you were, whatever. That's just a bit of a coincidence, I guess you want to call it that. But in Jidion's case, and he even pointed this out, like, no, he did not go after her because she was a woman. He went after other women before with his trolling, and it still turned out good. Look, he went after Lizzo. And I didn't even know who Lizzo was before I saw the playback video. But Lizzo is a large black woman. And, and then obviously it had a happy ending because she was like, "Yo, if you really want to support me, make a music video." And he went out and made a music video, and he got a lot of other large women in the video, and he basically said how much he loved large women. So just for her, Pokimane, to say, "Yo, he just attacking me because he attacking women," no, that's far from the truth. That is like one of the two things I'm going to disagree with her on, but my position still remained the same at the end. Now, another thing I'm going to point out is this. I'm talking about Ninja's wife. Now, I did not know this until I would watch this video, but Ninja's wife is also his manager. So his wife is also his PR manager. I did not know that. So that's why she got involved. So it's pretty crazy. I'm going to put the link in the description box below in regards to the playback video, so y'all can watch the whole thing. It's like 20 minutes and 10 seconds long if y'all want to watch the whole thing, because they got a bit more information than I received in the original recording. And it was a lot. It was a lot. And, it even got, like, there's a clip that made it on there of Ninja texting somebody. Like, it looked like he was texting somebody. And it's like, yo, it's not looking good for Ninja. It's really not. It's really not. So I'm going to just get back to the original clip, and then I'll be back for my true or additional final thoughts. So, first of all, here's my thing. Jidion needs help. Like, he needs to get off Pokimane's pussy. Like, he needs to let that joint go. I don't know what his beef is with her. Oh, and here's the DM from Ninja. Like, I don't know what his issue is with her, but he need to let it go. So before I continue on with that, let me read that tweet that Ninja, DM that Ninja sent to Pokimane. "Hey, so I just wanted you to know, or want you to know, I swear on my grandfather's life, who just passed away, that I did not text my Twitch rep, and you're making a big mistake." That's basically it. So that's the DM he sent to Pokimane on his grandfather's life, who is dead. So I'm like, but so with all due respect, that means nothing because your grandfather's dead. Like, what do you mean on your grandfather's life? He has no life now. So again, with all due respect, that's not saying much. But let's get back to this. My final thoughts about this. So again, Jidion needs help. He should stay banned on Twitch because, he's not going to learn his lesson. He's not going to learn his lesson. And based on the clip that I saw from Ninja's live stream where he was like in there chatting up with Ninja, he's not going. He hasn't learned his lesson. You know, again, I don't know what his issue is with Pokimane, but he need to let it go. Again, Pokimane is not the all innocent girl, the all innocent streamer girl. She's not. You know, I'm not saying, oh, she's done some sexy stuff. I don't know like that, but she have done some controversial stuff, and she said some controversial stuff in the past. So, again, I'm not a fan of Pokimane, but at the same time, I don't dislike her. I don't have beef with her or anything like that. But still, let it go, Jidion. Let it go. He needs to stay banned off of Twitch because he hasn't learned his lesson. Now, in terms of Ninja part in this, I mean, there's the clip. So if you want to listen to all this, it's on Dexero or Dexerto, DEXERTO.com, and just look up the article under entertainment, and it's called Pokimane vs. Ninja. Jidion hate raid fallout leads to threats of legal action. And it was posted January 17th, the day before I recorded this video, and it was updated on the day as I was recording this video, prior to me recording this video, actually. So you can find, actually, I'll probably go put the link in the description box below, assuming I remember to do so. So you can find it yourself and read all up about it. And there going to be links to some Twitter messages, the DMs. Again, Ninja's DM is not on this article, but if you were to if you were to go to, what's that dude's name? Jake Lucky's Twitter, you can find it. It's on his Twitter account, that DM. Or if you watch Pokimane's clip, which is also on Jake Lucky's Twitter account, she showed you the DM. But if you want a clear, editable DM, yeah, just follow Jake Sucky or Jake Lucky on Twitter. So there's that. So for Ninja to try and sue, first of all, his wife shouldn't have got involved. His wife shouldn't have got involved. I don't know why his wife is sending out long, maybe because people were sending hard harassment towards her, but that's not Pokimane's fault. So here's what should happen. Here's what should happen. Pokimane needs to come out with a statement saying like, yo, even though what Jidion did is terrible and he deserved to be banned off of Twitch from this point going forward, and what Ninja said was like controversial at the least, do not harass him. Do not harass his wife. She need to come out with a video or a live stream clip saying that. Like, do not harass Ninja or his wife. It should not get to that point. So that's another thing. Now, if they trying to sue her because of everything she put out, I'm like, no, y'all don't have much of a case. Even though he had more money, but they both have money. So, I mean, it shouldn't got to the point where, oh, I'm going to take you to court. I'm like, Ninja, why are you being so sensitive? Why are you being so, again, this is another example of this society being sensitive as hell. Y'all need to grow a pair. Ninja, why are you being so sensitive? It makes no sense. Again, I'm not picking sides. I'm not saying, oh, I like Pokimane more than Ninja. No, it's nothing like that. I don't care about either one equally. Again, I don't have beef against either one, but at the same time, I'm not exactly showing up to their live streams or anything like that. But at the end of the day, I have to side with Pokimane on this specific issue. Because again, there's been some issues in the past that I'm not siding with her on. But in this case, I'm siding with Pokimane. She got hit up with a hate raid, basically saying like she's a whore and she sucked a lot of dick. Basically, that's how I'm taking it. And y'all went to sue her. Like, no, I'm siding with her in this one. Like, Ninja, call off the lawsuit. Don't, no, just don't. And Pokimane need to release a statement. So basically, Pokimane need to release a statement saying like, yo, do not harass Ninja. Do not harass his wife. Even though what he did is wrong. Whether he said he didn't do it or not, whatever the case may be, the fact that he entertained it is wrong. But don't harass him or his wife or his family. And then Ninja needs to call up the lawsuit, and his wife needs to stay off of social media. All right, okay, and that'll be that. So to add on to my final thoughts is this. So again, we don't know officially, we don't know why Jidion's 14-day suspension is turned into a permaban. So, and that's one of the main issues with Twitch. Like, Twitch claims they can do whatever they want, and they don't have to give you an explanation. And it's like, yo, these people deserve an explanation. It don't matter what they did, whether they're guilty of it, whether they're innocent of it. They deserve an explanation. So to just say, oh, we have the rights to do it, I'm like, okay, that's fine, but where's the explanation? Why you're doing it? You know, that's the issue. That's the problem. And, you know, it's stuff like this why there's some people who are making a jump back over to YouTube. And there's some people who believe that Twitch won't be around for the next, like, give it another 2 to 3 years and Twitch can't go under. Because remember, I'm not sure if I said this on a video or not, but Amazon, who owns Twitch, it has been reported that Amazon is not making a large amount of money from Twitch. Yeah, they're making some money, but also that money is going back to keeping Twitch afloat as well. Because, you know, it's not free to host a website. It's not free to create web pages. And when you have people signing up to Twitch because they want to watch other streamers or they want to live stream themselves, which means a bunch of web pages are being made just for that one account, that costs money. That costs money. So, and again, you streaming, which also costs money. A lot of this costs money. So, all of that in combination with how Twitch does things, that's why some people are not only making the jump to YouTube, but 2 to 3 years from now, people will say, yo, Twitch won't be here. Like, some people actually believe that. Now, in regards to this, I still going to stick to my claim. Now, here's the thing. If Jidion's 14-day suspension was changed to a pump ban because of what Pokimane said, because Pokimane is accusing him of hating towards women, if that is the reason, then it needs to be, it needs to be, it needs to be reversed. It needs to be back to a 14 days. And if that 14 days is up right now, then he should be back on. Well, I ain't gonna go that far. I'll probably say, like, we do the 14 days. I would probably say we do the 14 days. If that was the reason. If the reason was because of what Pokimane said, no, that should not be the reason. Now, if the reason is because of, like, yo, we reviewed the hate raid, we saw the WH Omega Lore emote, which is, the face with the huge mouth. And if Twitch look at that and say, yo, Jidion got his chat calling her a whore or saying that she sucked a lot of dick. If Twitch decide, okay, we're gonna change it from 14 to permaban, I mean, I can't handle that decision. I really can't handle that decision. Because again, if you look at his Twitter, there's a lot of Pokimane slander on there. And again, he might have changed it. I don't know. But there was a lot of Pokimane slander on there. But what happened was, and this is also new after I did the original recording, was this. He released the video, Jidion did, and he put out some tweets basically apologizing to Pokimane and telling his community, okay, you know what? Let's not mess with Pokimane. Stop with the harassment. Stop with the attacks. Just stop. And Pokimane appreciated it. So, I mean, I guess we got some closure between the two of them. Again, I don't know how legitimate Jidion is with that because, again, I saw his Twitter. I saw his Twitter. And it's a bunch of Pokimane stuff on there. So that's why it's like, I don't know if I could believe his video and his tweet. I mean, if she believes it and he's genuine about it, cool. But I don't know. It's a little fishy if you saw his Twitter feed. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But my my opinion, my final thoughts on all this remain the same. Should Jidion remain permaban? Again, if it's not because of the whole, Jidion hates women crap, if it's not because of that, then yes. If it is because of that, then no. He should not be permaban. Not for that. It should be because of the message that was sent out in the hate raid. Not that L plus ratio crap. You just need a growth set rather, if you can't stomach that. It's because of that whole WH Omega Lore emote. I can see that being a permaban. So there's that. Now, in terms of the whole ninja scenario, now I had to take back the comment where I said, his wife shouldn't have got involved. I'm like, actually, she kind of had to because that's his manager. I did not know that when I did the original recording. I did not know that until I saw the playback video. I'm like, okay, that's his PR manager. That's why she got involved. But Ninja's still in the wrong because he made it look like, because he was joking around with it pretty much. He made it look like he was texting somebody. He was texting somebody. And then he would confirm like, yeah, I just sent the text. I'm not sure if it's going to work. So it's like, bruh, you're not looking good. So again, Pokimane, I'm pretty sure there's people going to be attacking Ninja for this. So yeah, Ninja should not be attacked. Pokimane and Ninja should come out with a statement. Now, granted, he did unfollow Jidion on Twitter or on Twitch. One of those two. Might be both. I don't know. But basically what should happen is this. Ninja need to come out with an apology as well as Jidion did. Jidion came out with an apology. Again, whether it's genuine or not, I don't know. We have to wait and see. But with Ninja's case, he had to come out with an apology. Basically say, yeah, there's a clip of me texting somebody. And they said that either he was joking texting somebody or he was texting somebody else. But basically, he need to say, yo, I apologize for that because, you know, people are under the impression that I text my Twitch rep that I was supporting Jidion to this extreme and things of that nature. He need to come out with an apology, and then Pokimane need to come out with another tweet or video saying like, yo, don't go after Ninja. This is all completely wrapped up. It's donezo, and it's now no longer the issue. We can move on. So that's my final thoughts, additional final thoughts on this scenario. So I'm going to let my original recording do the outro. So that's my thoughts on the matter. Again, I recorded this like a week ago before this got released because it's just so much stuff happened around this time frame. And I got to record one more video. But so therefore, I'm going to call it a wrap. And with all that said, y'all know who this is. This is boy New Jake Aspie, a.k.a. New Stephen A. Smith, saying peace out, y'all. And I'll see y'all next time. Yeah.